The last decade of NBA Rookie of the Year winners have had their share of ups and downs. Some have been perennial all-stars and franchise cornerstones, while others, not so much. Here is what happened to every Rookie of the Year from the 2010s. And kicking things off with the 2011 Rookie of the Year, Blake Griffin exploded into the NBA.
It's a physical game.
After missing what should have been his rookie season due to a knee injury, he came back with a vengeance in 2010-2011. Griffin's aerial assaults on the rim and highlight reel dunks quickly earned him the nickname Blake Superior. He averaged over 22 points and 12 rebounds per game, securing the Rookie of the Year title unanimously. One of the best rookie performances of all time. But what followed next for Griffin was unbelievable. His time with the Clippers saw Lob City reach its peak, though playoff success eluded them.
Look out.
After 8 seasons in LA, Griffin had stints with the Pistons and Nets. Griffin's role evolved from a primary scorer to a savvy veteran contributor. He had some great moments, like hitting a career-high average in 2018-19 season, but he also had some not-so-great moments.
Never an NBA champion. Is anyone in the Hall of Fame with those same credentials? I loved Tracy when he was younger. Like the shot two free throws, a foot short, both of them.
Injuries plagued him, but when he was healthy, he was a dominant force. He eventually landed in Boston in 2022 and called it quits from the NBA in 2024. But Kyrie Irving is still balling it out like he entered yesterday. Kyrie's dazzling handles and clutch gene had everyone take notice.
Irving all the way inside. Kyrie, ridiculous! How in the world did he get it to go down?
In his rookie season in 2011-2012, he averaged 18.5 points, 5.4 assists, earning him the Rookie of the Year honors. His ability to finish at the rim and hit big shots made him a cornerstone of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie's career has been marked by incredible skill and some drama. He hit the championship-winning shot for the Cavs in 2016. However, his departure from Cleveland and his time with Boston and the Nets was controversial, as he demanded to be traded each time. Kyrie's tenure with the Nets, largely due to his strange absences and views on the COVID vaccine, quickly went south. His decision went against the vaccine mandate, which forced Kyrie to sit out the first 3 months of the 2021-22 season. Even when he returned, Kyrie was limited to road games, becoming the league's first ever part-time player. The Brooklyn experience for Uncle Drew wasn't a good one. With trade talks coming to the surface at the end of the 2022 season, Kyrie was eventually traded in before the following season's trade deadline. Since arriving in Dallas, the tables have turned for Kyrie. Forming a formidable duo with Luka Doncic, Kyrie recalibrated his career and is enjoying great success. The move to Mavs came at the right time.
Looking in for Irving. Irving for the win.
Speaking of which, we have Dame time up next. Damian Lillard entered the NBA with a chip on his shoulder and something to prove. Coming from little-known Weber State, he was doubted by many, but Dame silenced critics quickly.
Portland trying to continue this run. They've got it down to 4. Lillard's going to go on him. Lillard, up and under move. What a move!
He averaged 19 points and 6.5 assists in his rookie season, grabbing the Rookie of the Year award, known for his Dame time. Don't ask why, just watch.
Lillard, long-range 3. It's good! At the buzzer!
He led the Trailblazers deep into the playoffs as a young player. Though a championship has eluded him thus far, Dame remains one of the league's most respected and feared competitors. After over 10 years with the Blazers, we all thought he'd never leave. But he moved to the Bucks in 2023 to link up with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's left for the Bucks. Here comes Dame. 3 seconds. Dame pulls for the win. Dame time!
Meanwhile, Michael Carter Williams had everyone hyped up in his debut game.
Michael Carter Williams, after the ball was tipped, dropping down the floor and slamming.
He ended his sensational rookie season with the Philadelphia 76ers, posting averages of almost 17 points, 6 rebounds, and dishing out 6 assists. His all-around game earned him the Rookie of the Year award, and he seemed destined for greatness. But he had everyone get their hopes high too soon. Unfortunately, injuries and inconsistency were the story of Carter Williams' career. He became a journeyman, playing for several teams without finding a permanent home. His form took a dip, and his legs.
It's helped fuel a 10-3 run over the last 2.5. How about that? Broken ankle. Wow. Caught the rim, put it down.
After 2016 with the Bucks, he had more time off the court than on it. He moved from the Bulls to the Hornets to the Rockets and finally the Magic before kissing the league goodbye in 2022. Andrew Wiggins, on the other hand, isn't ready for a goodbye just yet. Wiggins, the top pick in the 2014 draft, showcased his athleticism and scoring ability in his rookie season with the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Wiggins. Tanked by the rock chop rookie. Wow. Andrew Wiggins.
He averaged almost 17 points and 5 rebounds per game. He had a good career at Minnesota, and it prompted the Golden State Warriors to make a move for him back in 2020. Since then, he has shown flashes of brilliance, but consistency has always been an issue. He became a crucial part of the Warriors system. Wiggins has since revitalized his career, contributing significantly to the Warriors' success and even winning a championship ring in 2022.
Runs in the fence, snaps it outside to Wiggins. Goes by
Man, what a dunk! Since then, Wiggins' future at Golden State has been filled with uncertainties, and it remains to be seen if he'll be part of the Dubs rebuild. But you can be part of this channel by subscribing and turning on notifications, because we still have plenty more to come. Continuing with Karl Anthony Towns, aka KAT, who has been one of the elite shooters in the NBA over the last decade. Towns burst onto the scene with a versatile skill set that made him a nightmare for opponents.
16 shots, 2 minutes left. Jazz by 12. Towns stood out by himself. He's hit where he scored the last 8.
He brought something the Wolves lacked: sheer dominance. Averaging 18.3 points and 10.5 rebounds in his rookie season, he was projected to tear the league apart for many years to come. KAT has continued to impress with his scoring and rebounding abilities. However, the Timberwolves struggled to build a consistent playoff contender around him until the arrival of a certain Anthony Edwards. Suddenly, Minnesota became a competitive team, and KAT has been a big part of that. Malcolm Brogdon, on the other hand, hasn't really been a big part of any team. It started well when he defied the odds by winning the Rookie of the Year with the Milwaukee Bucks, even as a second-round pick, thanks to his steady play and mature approach.
Wait, step back to the foul line. Played straight up and down, a lot like how Jason did this.
He averaged 10 points and 4 assists and brought a stabilizing presence to the team. After Milwaukee, he moved to the Indiana Pacers and later the Boston Celtics, and then settled in Portland, and he has continued to be a reliable guard. Not the first choice, but reliable. Known for his intelligence and efficiency, he can contribute as a team player, and he still makes those deep shots. Unfortunately, the same can't be said about Ben Simmons. The Australian had one of the most roller coaster careers ever. After missing his first year due to injury, Simmons' rookie season was highly anticipated, and he didn't disappoint. He was the first-round pick in 2016, and he played as advertised. With averages of almost 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists, he showcased his unique blend of size, speed, and playmaking ability for the 76ers. But the first spin of the roller coaster came around. He fell out of favor with the coach after demanding a trade and missing training camp. Aside from that, his reluctance to shoot and struggles in high-pressure situations have been well documented.
Cleared out back this way in. Spins on Gallinari, gives it up. Oh, it's right there. And a foul as Thibault goes to the basket.
After a dramatic exit from Philadelphia, Simmons joined the Brooklyn Nets, where he's working to regain his form and confidence. But injuries haven't done him any good. The NBA quickly humbled Simmons. But this rookie humbled everyone in the league. No one really thought he'd be the best player in the NBA right now, but Luka Doncic has done that. Luka arrived in the NBA with high expectations, and he exceeded them all.
Down to 8. Moves on trouble. Takes it in. Hammers it home. Dallas has got the lead.
Averaging 21 points, almost 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Luka's exciting flair and skills made him an instant fan favorite, not just in Dallas, but the entire league. Since then, Luka has continued to ascend, quickly becoming one of the league's brightest and biggest stars.
One right now for the Timberwolves. Oh my goodness, what a find by Luka.
Through the legs of Taurean Prince, Minnesota had Luka contained.
His playmaking, scoring, and clutch performances have put him in MVP conversations every season. It's not every generation you get to see an NBA star that can score and still do this.
Wood with the pass, Luka able to chase it down. They got him trapped on the sideline. They fouled in a situation like that before. How on earth did he find Hardy?
But it's all on the menu for a Luka special. Currently, Luka is the face of the Dallas Mavericks, carrying the hopes of the franchise on his shoulders and consistently delivering spectacular performances. And that first championship, it's hopefully around the corner. Speaking of first, it's the moment that brings us down to the last rookie on our list, and a rookie like no other, Ja Morant. Ja brought a spark to the Memphis Grizzlies with his electrifying athleticism and fearless play. Also, some serious dance moves.
Pulls up a three, good if it goes. It does! With 3/10 of a second, David Fizdale slams his fist on the scores table at celebration.
Averaging close to 18 points and 7 assists in his rookie year, he quickly became one of the league's most exciting players to watch. Morant's career trajectory is pointed straight up, but it almost ended after a controversy over possessing a gun and flashing it in public. Not once, but twice. It began in March of 2023, when Ja was caught showing a weapon on Instagram Live. 2 months later, Ja was caught doing it again. The NBA was forced to suspend him for the first 25 games of the 2023 season. When he came back, he looked great, but a sudden injury sidelined him for the remainder of the season. As we wait to see if he can recover from this episode, we can't forget how his explosive style and leadership rejuvenated the Grizzlies. And we can't forget his ferocious poster dunks either.
Holding the Spurs to 1 field goal attempt.
Ja again dunks on the rim. Sent it in.
Man, Morant has postered nearly everyone in the NBA, whether it's a dude his height or a 7-footer. But if you want to see something crazier than that, then you gotta click this video right here.